Hello, gamers. Hello. Early stream, but I'm still an hour late to my own stream. I'm still an hour late, so yippee, yay. Hello, Black Blue. I hope you are doing well today. Let me go over to game screen and make sure everything is being picked up. Yippee, yay. Okay, cool. So, today we will be playing Neocab. I don't know a lot about this game. I played like a first couple of minutes, just to make sure the game worked and stuff like that. And, I'm guessing from the title and what I saw of it, we're driving around people, and that's all I know about it. That's all I know about it. The only other thing I know about it is that it's supposed to be like pretty reading heavy. It's a visual novel-esque, and it's supposed to be pretty short, which is good. Is it like Crazy Taxi? No. Is it like, better yet, is it like Odd Taxi? No, I don't think so. I'm not entirely sure. We will see. We'll see what it is like. So, Odd Taxi, never heard of that one. It's an anime. It's an anime. I watched a couple episodes of it, but I did not finish it. So, well, first of all, before anything else, let's go over here and make sure everything is okay. If the sound is too loud or too quiet, feel free to let me know. I think the sound is good on my end. Don't auto advance text. Okay, good. Yeah, I think all of this should be good. So, with that said, let's just click new game. Are you sure you want to start a new game? Yes, please. Stay human. Okay. In an automated world, Neocab... Okay, well, great, awesome, cool. There comes a point in any long drive where your mind goes a little off the road. It's like the flashing lines in the highway hypnotize you in some weird way. Like it's normal to talk to the clouds. Sounds good so far. Gotta get into the game to make sure though. Okay, cool. Or come up with a name for the 100th Joshua tree you pass in this endless desert. I was officially at that point, and so was Jojo. Only 40 miles to go. To Los Ojos, to my new life, to my oldest friend. It was like a gift when Savy called me last week. My life was going nowhere fast, and she knew it. Oh, it's 3D. Yes, it is. It is. It's like limited 3D. I mean, very obviously, it's an indie game. It's published by the same people who published Thousand Resist. So it's a fellow traveler game. I think this is like the third or fourth fellow traveler game I've played on stream, so always tend to run into them. It used to be her life too. Losing jobs to Capra's AI. Juggling a dozen gigs and still coming up short. Getting way too comfortable just being sad. Published or developed? Published. Just the publisher. Not the same development team. That would I'm pretty sure Thousand Resist was their first game, and I think this is also the first game of whoever developed it. So when she offered to be roomies again, this time at her place in the big city, it didn't matter anymore what had come between us. There's like a weird flashing in the background, and that wasn't there during the test, but I don't know if stream is picking that up, but okay. Okay. Or what we'd said when we were angry. All that mattered was the road ahead. That and the battery charges that had sent me back 30 coin. Nothing like rolling into your new life completely broke. No problem. This is cool, cool, cool. You're a driver. Just drive. If I could pick up even one ride out here, I'd be in a better place. Maybe even get a fancy here's to us cocktail with Savy. Like, Savy? Savy? It's not Savy. It's not actually Savy, but I don't know. Like old time's sake. I started up NeoCab. I don't see it flashing? Okay, good. That seems to be me then, on my monitor. Alright, time to be an Uber driver. Yippee! Hello, hello, Lena. Driver rating 4.9. Daily goals. Okay, so we need to do 3 rides. Start shift. Okay, so this is us, in 2D form. And, ride history, Robert. Oh, okay. I wonder if these are like backers of the game. That would be a good way to sort of sneak that in there, I think. Okay, let's go to here, I guess. Here I come to pack snacks, toothbrush, pajamas, basically everything. Basically everything. Books plus dad's vase. Excited, excited, very yes. Yippee! It's a NeoCab driver in Los Ojos. Ojos. I'll never... I'm just gonna flop back and forth between the pronunciation. It's fine. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be an H, but I'm not sure. Moving cost. Boxes are $10 money. Tape is 2. Charge is 30. Sell bed. Okay, sell desk. Sell stuff. New outfit, which is needed. I spent $33. Alright. And that's all that's in the journal right now. Man, moving is so stressful. If this is sense, the future is very cheap. One could only hope. In this economy, one could only hope. Moving around sucks, man. I have moved around like 20 times in my life, I think. And there might honestly be another move in the next like 1 or 2 months, so I'm not sure. Moving around sucks. But if you're somebody who's like light on things, just kind of like sell, and then just kind of pack light, it's pretty doable, I think. So, or it could be cab bucks. Yeah, that's what I think as well. All right, cool. Let's pick up our first customer, Liam Baird. Faster than a shutter snap. Flaneur. Oui. See. Whatever that means. Okay, let's go pick him up. Or pick them up. For a second, I thought maybe Liam had put his pin in the wrong place. This didn't feel like a convenient pickup spot for anyone. I could barely make him out at first. All I saw was desert and dusk. Then I spotted him, a lone figure dragging what looked like huge luggage. Okay, well, me when I tell the game, please don't auto-scroll, and it does it anyway. Okay, cool. That's nice. I noticed this in the test as well. Like, some things will just auto-scroll regardless, but some other things won't. So, most of it won't, which is good. He got into the car bags first, then squeezed in like he was their sidekick. Hey. Hi, pick up for Liam. Okay, heading to Los Ojos. Pretty hot out tonight, isn't it? Pick up for Liam? Hi, pick up for Liam. You are Liam, right? Yeah, sure. I could feel his anxiety creeping up from the back seat. I can't help it. I absorb stuff like that like a sponge. Yep, it's one of those days. Okay. Yes. Thank God. Yes, okay. What is this about? Sorry about that. Oh man. What's up? All good back there? All good back there? You seem like you're, you know, all good back there? I thought. I spent all day out there in the desert, taking photos of the stars and the low, L-O? Low skyline. Oh, okay. So you're a astrophotographer as well. Um, every day, every single day, because I put it kind of in the hallway. I passed my astrophotography rig, and I'm like, I need to get back to taking pictures and posting them. It's just this like beginning of the year has been way busier than intended, so I haven't been able to do it so much. But it will happen. It will happen. It took me a oh, low orbits. Oh, okay. Okay. It took me a bit to get that. Low orbit skyline. I see. I thought I'd lost my memory card. The bastard's smaller than a grain of rice. Why do they keep making them smaller? Damn, my heart's racing. His accent was smooth and musical, but I couldn't quite place it. Definitely not Southern California. Well, I don't know what Southern California sounds like anyway, so I guess it's more like, yeah, dude, bro, what's up? Anyway, hello. Lena, right? It said on the app. You should always verify before you get into the actual Uber, like that is their name. Yep, that's me. Awesome. Thanks for picking me up all the way out here in Nowheresville. No problem. It's my job. I don't know if any of the choices in this game matter. I would think not. I would think not, but it's my job. Neocab goes where Capra fears to tread. Not to mention, it was on my way. Where are you coming from? Cactus Flats. I don't know that one. Going to the big city on holiday. More like a permanent vacation. Imagine you get into a random person's car and don't realize it's not your Uber until you're like 10 miles away. I know! It's like, wait, who are you? And then the driver turns around and is like, wait, who are you? I thought I was picking up the correct person. This car's carrying my whole life right now. I'm moving. Moving? That's huge. How are you feeling? I don't know. I think I'm excited, nervous. I don't know what to feel. I don't know what to feel. Someone like me who has moved around so much at this point is like, yep, just another move. Oh boy, great. Oh boy, great. But there's a lot of like media that focuses around this person who, like, I only ever grew up in one town for my entire life and I'm finally gonna get to move on from that, like that sort of thing. I wouldn't know. I don't know what to feel. I don't know what to feel. I've never been to Los Ojos before. Stop it. This your first time in Automation City? Is that crazy? No, I mean, yes. Moving somewhere you've never even visited. It's been done before. It's been done before. But damn, it's also very cool. Don't sweat it. It's mine too. Though I'm just visiting. For work. Sort of. I'm a photographer. Or trying to be. I'm taking a year off from my real job to see what I can make happen. That's not a bad idea, actually. A year to travel the world and take pictures. That's nice. Who was this guy? The Dream. Who was this guy? Actually, I would say The Dream. The Dream. I wonder if I no, I don't think so. I don't think I miss out on dialogue by doing that. Savy. Savy and I had talked about doing something like that after college, until I couldn't go. Instead, she met a guy, a sculptor, and lived that dream with him. Oof. They broke off after a screaming fight in Milan, and she came home with a half-finished clay figure of herself. She always loved playing the muse. So, what about you? Why low orbit? I'm moving in with my best friend. I would love to get a job that just lets you take a sabbatical year. True, it was like... I don't know in this economy if this is supposed to be the future, which I think it is. It's like, how are you doing that? Whatever it is, good for you, to be honest. I actually haven't seen her in ages. We used to be super close. And then we kind of weren't. Why did that just slip out? I always forget how easy it is to spill your secrets when you're only making eye contact with the road in front of you. For sure, I've moved a lot. UK, France, Canada, now here. Sort of fading in and out of different friend groups, maintaining most of my relationships online. Yeah. Oh, I just realized low isn't low orbit, it's los... Oh, oh. It's Los Ojos, okay. Ojos. Ojos, I don't know. Whatever. Okay, cool. I see. I was like, maybe there's just a place called low orbit here in this world, and it's like, might as well. But yeah, when you move around a lot, it's like you don't keep. I mean, you don't. I don't think most people keep a lot of their friendships. You make like 1 or 2 lifelong friends, maybe, but it's like you don't keep a lot of your friendships. It's just kind of one place to the next, because it's difficult. And in that sense, relationships online are pretty handy, pretty good. Yeah, exactly. So why now? What made you make the leap? She asked. All she ever had to do was ask. Ah, I see. I just realized that my life isn't as good without her in it. I love that. Sometimes it's just the only thing that makes sense, right? Exactly. It'll be a fresh start for us. I hope. Guess this photography thing is sort of my fresh start. So while you're getting the keys to your new place tonight, I'll be out snapping pictures of Capra Tower. Capra Tower? Gross. I mean, you just let that slip out. I mean, I hope you get some good shots doing a cover shoot for Multinational Monster magazine. Well, let's pry a little bit more. Hey, whoa. It's just a beautiful building. Oh. Yeah, you can afford beautiful buildings when you have a monopoly. Sure, I've heard it's very impressive. I mean, your face right now suggests you want to be a little bit mean about it. She was saying the very intro, I guess, is like trying to stay afloat but losing jobs to AI and this AI corporation that's here in the future, so Capra. So she has a lot of complicated feelings surrounding it. Yeah, you can afford beautiful buildings when you have a monopoly over the entire tech sector. The spoils of selling out human dignity, right? He shifted in his seat and tried to smile, but it was tight, uncomfortable. That was sure something to just say to like to the person you're driving. Wow, she's very opinionated. She is. But it's just so awkward. I hate when this happens. Like when people try and start up like super serious conversations and you're in the car and it's just like I can't get some space from this. It's just like, oh, okay. I guess I'll just sit here then. Capra. That name carried so much baggage for me. My first driving gig. My only income stream. Before they replaced me and every other driver with autocars. Soulless capsules of glass and plastic. But hey, those things don't need health insurance. Dang. Um, this is why I don't like having conversations with people I don't know, but are forced to be in close quarters with for an extended period of time. I'd rather just sit in silence. Yeah, yeah, it's fair. It's like when my Uber driver picks me up, it's like I can appreciate you, trying to make the job fun for yourself, being a little friendly, but I just prefer to just kind of chill and not really talk. So, I get that. I tensed up just seeing their logo, which was all over the place. Nearly every passing car was one of theirs. Crawling our streets, covered in sensors, collecting data on everything and everyone. Just hearing Liam say the name had my heart pounding in my ears. Right, you're not a fan. We don't need to get into it. Oh no, but we will, and you will listen to me. You will absolutely listen to me. It felt like all the energy in the car had flipped. He was closed off, suddenly. Cold. This was exactly why everyone says talking politics with a PAX is the quickest way to tank your star rating. Oh, I don't know what PAX is. Just passenger? A PAX? Danger? I don't know. Yeah. I wouldn't if I were you. My 4.9 driver rating definitely didn't want me to push him. Actually, you know what? I want to get into it. Is this gonna be a game over? Hold on. Load game, continue, new game. Okay, there's no save. So it should be fine? You know what? Actually, you're gonna hear me talk. Actually, I want to get into it. You don't worry that they're spying on all of us. You don't care that they've gutted the job market. You don't think that they're basically pure evil. I can't speak to pure evil because I just got dropped into this world. I don't know. You don't care that they've gutted the job market? What I think is that I'm just here to take pictures. I'm going to LO for the aesthetic. I really don't want to talk politics. But that's so... What? I felt the tension in my arms, the tingles at the back of my neck, the anxious twist in my gut. What was I doing? Was my grudge against Capra worth losing stars? It was exactly what had happened with me and Savy. I got all emotional over something that really wasn't... Oh. Okay. I got all emotional over something that really wasn't a big deal, and I pushed her away. You're so volatile, Lena. Oh, I don't really have a voice for for her. I haven't seen her yet. Like I'm looking for reasons to be sad or worried. Like all my bad feelings just leap out of me and poison my life, when actually everything was just fine. I couldn't let that happen again with us. I'm sorry. I guess I'm biased. I think I'm just stressed. It is a pretty great building. Okay, I got a little bit more, I guess, character information from that, but I see. It is a pretty great building. What? Your emotional state affects what options you can choose. Huh? I couldn't bring myself to praise Capra even if it might help my star rating. So I just can't choose it? Okay. Alright. Alright. Now I know. I think I'm just stressed. I guess I'm biased. I think I'm just stressed. Okay, I see. That's how you get replay ability for the game. Is kind of being like, you can't do this route, but if you come back and do this, you could try this. Moving is the worst. It's all good. I just don't want to talk about it. I get there's a lot of baggage attached to LO. Trust me, I really do, but I'm not here to pick it up. This week, for once, I'm just a tourist. Totally get it. Look, if I wanted a silent ride with a brainless driver, I'd have called Gapra. You're much more fun. As the sun went down, I could just make out the lights of LO appearing out of the desert. Ba ba ba, ba 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 ba. Suddenly, like a mirage. We were almost there. Oh, interesting. It's like the game doesn't need to be 3D, but it is. Which is kind of interesting. Because it is very much just visual novel through and through. Oh, I assumed that bottom line was meant to be sarcastic, but I guess it was actually her trying to praise the corpo. Yeah, apparently. Apparently so. But it's just like, no, you can't praise them. You can't be honest. I was like, okay. I mean, if you think it's a great building, you think it's a great building. So it doesn't, I don't know. I don't know. That's what I think. It's like, the city lights spilled across my windshields as we crossed to the Los Ojos city limits. He pulled out his camera and I heard the shutter clicking away behind me. How are you taking pictures in the car? I thought about my new apartment, my new life. I thought about Savy. I thought about Savy. No more nights alone, no more longing for change. I was making the change, and I was ready. Here I am, Savy. It's real. I did it. I pulled up to Liam's destination, a modest hotel. Nice, but it had an art to it. Made sense. You know this is gonna be great, right? You're going to do something really big, and I think it's going to pay off. Thanks, we'll see, I guess. We'll see, I guess. And sorry again for being so pushy back there. I didn't mean to. Hey, we're cool. I've gotten into my share of arguments with cab drivers before. I've never? I've never. You have? Yup, with much worse opinions. That's a relief. Believe it or not, people have tanked my star rating for less. I believe it, and listen. I know you've got a friend in town. You've already got a friend in town, but I'll be crisscrossing town in neocabs all week. Maybe we'll get paired up again. Ah, I see. Okay. That's very Valhalla-esque. Or tavern talk, I guess. Or coffee talk, even. Where it's like, that's gonna be the setting of this game. It's like, people are just gonna come back again and again. I like that. He shouldered his luggage and headed into his hotel, waving at me as he disappeared through the doors. I waved back. Yeah, I was gonna mention coffee talk. Yeah, exactly like that. I think I came across this game because I looked up games like Valhalla, I think. So, not coffee talk, but I mean, coffee talk is like Valhalla, and then Valhalla is like this. So, makes sense. It's cool when you meet characters as customers, and how you serve them affects how much you learn about them. Yeah. Okay, I'm seeing how this game works. I guess I'd made it. Perfect rating. How? Why? I ruined the trip, but okay. Great driver, if a little pushy when it comes to the competition. Moving can be stressful. Welcome to LO. Okay. That's a very personable review, I guess, for everyone to see, but sure. Your rating stayed perfect. Oh, okay. I thought I was gonna rate my experience with this customer. I was like, I can just give him 1 star for no reason? Okay. Yippee! Money! Now in Outer Lands. And I have no battery. New message from Savy. Ah, okay. What's good, Lena? What? What's? What's? Guess where I am? Bad news. Went back to Cactus Flats. The best review in the area. Bad news. I went back to Cactus Flats. Send. Hopefully sarcasm is picked up on? Oh my god, no! What happened? I chickened out. Long story. Okay, I don't think this is sarcasm? Or maybe I'm just playing out the joke. I chickened out. What? Okay, cool. No, wait. Lol, JK. Okay. Lamayo, got him. Haha. You're the worst. I know. Oh. Meet at your place. I barely brought anything. I see Savy is the gullible type. True, yes. It's like, how did you... Why? How did you go along with that? I thought you were gonna play along and be like, oh, dang. I can't believe it. Oh, well. Meet at your place. I barely brought anything. Meet at your place. You mean our new place? Could you imagine having... I'm sorry. Could you imagine having gifs of, like, gifs or gifs or whatever of yourself on your phone and then just using them for all your interactions? I don't think I could stomach that. I don't know. There's just something about it that's just kind of like, Yep. Wait, actually, come pick me up. Sending you a pin. Everything okay? Yeah, just got caught up in a work thing. No problem, I got you. Isn't that what streamers do? Make emotes or gifs of themselves and then use them? Yeah, but that's like marketing, or like if you have your own private Discord, you get to do something like that, and that's fine. That's fine. What I'm talking about is like a personal conversation, and we're not a streamer at all in the slightest, and we just have gifs of ourselves. It's just like, oh, okay, that's interesting. Yes, can't believe I get to see you so soon. My rave fave, my literal favorite human. Can't wait, Saviest. Oh, so it is Savy. Not Savy. Savy. Blush. I don't know. Blush. Sure. How long had it been since I'd seen Savy? Six months. No, a year? It didn't seem possible. Some days it was easy to feel like she was still around, because everywhere I went in Cactus Flats was soaked with memories. Most days, that made me miss her even more. Nobody gets me like she does. Like, really gets me. Being around her made me feel more like myself. Or maybe just made me like it more. I see. It's a good way of saying it. I saw her up ahead and my stomach flipped. L Bunny! Hello! Saviest! I don't even know where to start. You sure you want to sit back there? You look amazing. So I mean, you are definitely in love. you are definitely crushing. But I don't know how you feel about the situation. I think I think you're... I don't know. I don't know. Let's just try. You sure you want to sit way back there? Yep, I'm trying to get that authentic private driver experience, you know? Honestly, I just feel safer back here. You're the only reason I would get into one of these things. Oh my god, did you actually get prettier somehow? Damn, girl. Come on. Whatever you've been up to is working. God, seeing you again is like... It's like home, you know? Okay, surely, surely you're not gonna be like, but we're just friends, by the way. Just friends. Great friends. Okay, cool. They were together, then they broke up. Now Savy came back. I can't see why she would come back if she didn't feel the same way that you did. Okay. Did they mention... I blanked out when they said that that they were together. I completely blanked out on that. I know they had said like they were together, like physically together, like friends, like friends. But I don't remember. I must have blanked out on it. I must have blanked out on it entirely, so. Me too, bud. Sorry, could we less talk, more room? To where? Being this close to Capra, not even Capra HQ creeps me out. Yeah, I thought it was weird to see, that weird that you wanted to meet me here. Blah 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 blah. Oh, I was downtown and it's a giant eyesore, you know? Seemed easy for you to find. Well, now I know where to avoid. Gee, thanks. Gee, thanks, Capra. I took it as they were together. Okay. And I mean, the game is not... It seems like the type of game that might not, like, just, like, tell you, like, hey, this is what's happening. I don't know if you realize, but this is what's happening. So, that's fair. Exactly. Well, this is awkward. So... you come here often? Don't have lights like this back in the flats, right? The way we left things echoed in my head. Heat rushed into my cheeks. Was I turning red? My chest tightened and fluttered like I couldn't get enough air. I'd called her selfish and cried until I couldn't breathe. Right before I begged her not to leave. Okay. Yeah, that's romantic. Was that what she was thinking about too? I'm sorry about how we left things. I just wanted to say, ancient history. Whatever, I'm totally over it. Well, what have you been up to? Tell me everything. So did you ever get any more gigs with your band? Oh, kind of a band person. What have you been up to, generally? Well, what have you been up to? Tell me everything. Well, I kind of bounced around for a while. Remember that guy who said I could crash with him and his roommates? Definitely remember how he always called me Lisa. Well, turns out his roommates were more like his parents. Oh. They were super sweet, and their place was nice as fuck. And oh my gosh, so clean. But then his mom gave us matching sweaters for Christmas. Okay. I swear I felt myself shrivel into a little ghost right then and there over the eggnog. I don't like how... Yikes. I don't like how Savy is treating this like Liam is the one that made the mistake. Savy is the one who left in the first place. True. No, I see what you mean. Yeah. It's, well, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see where it goes. Maybe she's just kind of a little awkward to bring it up. Yikes. Very. Very. Compared to perfect family time, social activism is way more chill. Just some foggies too afraid of their own shadows to really affect change, but I can work with that. Speaking of, I can't believe we're back in your old steery. This thing knows all my secrets. And you know I love retro as much as the next girl, but would you mind parking it a little down the street from my place? Why? People would get really weird if they thought I was pro-car. What? Oh, is that the type of future we're living in? What? Okay, but sure. Whatever you say. It's just a big issue in my work right now, you know? Are you anti-car? Oh, sure, okay. No one drives anymore, it's all Teslas now. It's all Teslas. Okay, sure. Are you anti-car? I mean, she obviously isn't, but that's kind of pressing the issue. I mean, kinda. Oh, okay. Well, I was wrong. I was wrong. Says as he owns a Tesla. Well, to be fair, the self-driving Teslas are different from like other Teslas. Tesla has like the eco cars as well. So it's a little different. It's a little different. But it's like, dang, nobody drives anymore. I don't know. I think driving is kind of fun. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I mean, kinda. Nothing personal, but that's like shop talk for me. We don't have to get into it, right? Well, you know what? Yeah, you're right. Not get into a fight right away. Sounded good to me. Sure. But wait. Where are we going? What's your address? Oh, yeah, pull over. You live here? No, I just remembered. I got you a present. I got the self-driving electric car, but I don't use the self-driving feature. I just wanted an electric. I see. Yeah. It's like, I personally, for me, driving, I think, is way too much. It's not fun, but it's just kind of relaxing. Relaxing a little bit in some ways, when you're not dealing with the worst drivers on the planet. When you're not dealing with them, driving can be very, very relaxing. And then like in terms of cars themselves, I've like looked into Teslas as well, where it's like I'm trying to find like an electric car or maybe a hybrid car. I'm not entirely sure yet. So it makes sense. Hey Courie, hello. Hello DJ, how are you doing? We're just here playing some Neocab, being an Uber driver. Yippee. No, I just remembered. I got you a present. Yep, I'll pull over. Oh no, I didn't get you anything. Oh, I'll pull over. Yep, I'll pull over. I keep giving them the same voice by accident. It's like I switch from one character to the next character and then they just get the same voice. Are you gonna pull over? Okay, cool. Close your eyes and hold out your right hand. Are you gonna? No, unlike you, psychopath, I will not put a bug in it. What the I don't like that. I don't like that. I like driving, but I hate being on the road with other people. That being said, I feel uncomfortable being behind the wheel without control. Yeah, that's fair. I don't think I could ever be in a self-driving car. I just don't want that for myself. So I'm good just existing out here. Hope all has been well. It has. That's why I'm kind of back. I'm kind of back this week. So yeah, I'm doing pretty all right, pretty good. So it wasn't a bug, it was a caterpillar. I no longer like the main character. I no longer like the main character. I don't like this. That was like 3 years ago. Okay, it was a caterpillar. It wasn't a bug, it was a caterpillar. And it was fuzzy. Oh, I remember. Come on, give me your hand. I forgot how tiny her hands were and how they were always so cold. I should have brought you some gloves. How are your fingers freezing in the middle of the desert? I should have brought you some gloves. 3 years ago, and how old is she? I think we're all... I don't actually know. I don't actually know. My gut reaction is to be like, oh yeah, we're all in our early 20s. That wouldn't make any sense. I think we were talking about after college, right? So we're like early 30s, I think. We're like early 30s. So you basically did this in your late 20s. Okay, cool. Cool, nice, good to know. Size extra small. Yeah. Jace is always whining about my icicle hands. Who's Jace? Uh-oh. She slipped something metallic onto my arm. Just a friend? Yeah? If you're not going to shut your eyes, then at least stop fidgeting. About that Jace comment. Hold on, let me take a sip of water here. That just makes it worse. Yep, it really does. It's like, how old are we? Truly. If you're not going to shut your eyes, then at least stop fidgeting. It tightened to a snug fit around my wrist. What is it? Why? Oh, like a... Never mind. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Oh, is it like a mood bracelet, maybe? Whoa, I don't know what this is. What the fuck? What is it? What is it? It's a feel grid. It's a 6th gen biofeedback device for your feels. Heart on your sleeve. The color and intensity show your mood. Basically, the way you feel in your body at that exact moment. A Fitbit. A Fitbit, but for your emotions. Why? It's not even like the display is concealed? I don't know. Something about that. I don't know. Something about this is kind of like, I don't know. What in the psychopaths? We in the civil system reality? I know. It's like, I don't know why. This feels like a collar to me, somewhat. I'm gonna take this off. Is it okay if I take this off? It's a nice present. It's not. I don't know. You're yellow, which means you're feeling positive. Why? Oh, okay. I love it when other people know more about me than I do myself. Okay. Probably because of my awesome gift. I've got a necklace edition. See? Feel good green. Oh, okay. Now we can both have like total awareness of our emotional well-being. And everybody else can too, apparently. Why would I want this? You know, to take care of each other and all that junk. Ah, Saviest. It's like the best friendship bracelet necklace ever. It's like the bestest friendship bracelet necklace thing ever. Exactly. So it's like reading my brainwaves. Nah, it reads your blood. Emotions are stored in the blood? Did it have to be blood? That is dope. Sounds like a mood ring. None of these are what I want to say right now. Sure, sounds like a mood ring. It sounds like a mood ring. It totally is, except it actually works. Everything we feel is because our brain has triggered some chemical to flood our system, right? So this has a little sensor that reads all the molecules as they go surfing through your tubes. Ew. Oh my god, I love it. So cool. Just what I need, more technology in my life. None of these get to the core of what I want to say, but I mean, maybe this one is the closest, but it's not. It really isn't. It really isn't. Just what I need, more technology in my life. Oh, okay. This action will have consequences. Cool, good to know. See, it just moved toward blue, which means you're getting a little bummed out. There are 4 basic colors. Blue is obviously depressed, run down, etc., and yellow is the opposite. Happy, sunny, excited, and the other kind of excited. Okay, good to know. Is that gonna be relevant at some point? Red is angry, anxious, agitated, and green is super chill, like, whoa. I don't know. I thought it'd be really cool for you to see your colors. People can be so fake, you know? Sure, sure. Okay, so we're roommates. We're roommates again, and they were roommates. We're roommates again, yet again. And you're wearing yours, and it's green, which is just kind of like chill, zen, meh, and we're happy. I would feel super embarrassed by having the colors out in the open, because I'm like, there's not a match here, and I don't know, something about that just kind of feels, I don't know. I like how she recognizes that you don't like it and is still explaining what it does while ignoring you. She's just like, I don't care. I don't care. We're going to be doing this. It's like, oh, okay. All right. But everyone I know with a feel grid, it's like an emotional superpower. Keeping it real is like second nature now. Even without talking for months, she still knew me so well. She didn't even see how I'd gone off on Liam just now. I've been a little all over the place, honestly. I'm trying to work on my emotional superpowers, just so you know. I've been a little all over the place, honestly. Oh, this action will have consequences. Great. Awesome. Cool. I get it. This just lets you know what you're feeling is real, but that it's temporary. Plus, now you'll know when your packs are giving you too much shit. To blue, and you'll probably need to take a break. So, are other people then gonna see my wrist and be like, hey, I noticed that you're angry that I brought up this corporation. Is there any reason why? Because if so, that would be kind of awkward. To red, and then you gotta stand up for yourself, okay? Otherwise, it'll explode. Tell that to my star rating. What did the colors mean again? No. Otherwise, it'll explode. No, but you might. And I've seen what that looks like. Oh, yeah, well, yeah. Without me doing anything. Yeah. Why would you say that? What? This thing tells people when they're pissing you off, so you don't have to. I know confrontation is more my thing. But as you can see, I'm surfing a chill green wave at the moment. I would love it if this was just like some absolute psychotic, like, I actually painted this green and it's been showing colors, but you haven't been able to see them because it's been green this whole time because I didn't want you to know how I was feeling. But you, however, I want to know how you're feeling at all times. Chill as a cucumber. Lena, you're still saying it wrong. What? What's it supposed to be? Cool. My voice. We're actually gonna take a break here in a little bit, but I wanna continue with this conversation. A little bit more. Cool as a cucumber. Oh my god, I missed you. I know I'm moving the mouse as well all over the place, but that's just gonna be the playthrough. You can't play this game with controller, so that's gonna be the playthrough. Damn, I even tried to remember it. Like, cucumbers are served chilled. Well, I missed you too, lady. Oh, okay, orange. Yippee. See, now I know that you... Now I know that made you happy and not, like, pissed at me. Why would I be pissed? It's broken. It's broken. It's broken. I'm totally pissed. After everything I've learned about Savy, I would believe it if she decides to gaslight you with that necklace. Yup. I don't know. I don't know what type of the game this is. I have a feeling it's not going to go into that. I think this is going to be like, oh, it's pure game mechanic thing. But I would love it if they kind of subverted your expectations a little bit. It was just like, oh yeah, Savy is just like not great. Okay, but I'm being serious. It's not a big deal, but the way we fought when I left. Oh, pff, dang it, there goes my theory. I just... No. I wasn't trying to hurt you. I know. Oh. Okay. I really don't want my feelings to upset anyone. Damn, she went instant red. I know. You're just like, oh, okay, cool. But you do feel things. A lot, actually. Oh, super duper red. Which is something I really love about you. Your heart is so amazing, and the way you feel things. It's kind of beautiful. I don't understand. Are you angry at me? we still have... We now have literal emotions on us at all times, and I still don't know how you're feeling. I don't understand. But bottling all that up doesn't make it go away. And when it all comes out, it's kind of intense. Like that night. You're right. You're not the easiest person to disagree with sometimes. I don't know. You're right. So true. You're right. I'm sorry. The thing I love most about you kind of pisses me off, kind of vibes. It's like, oh, okay. Oh, okay, sure, I guess. I don't really understand it, but sure. But I'm here, and you're here, and we're starting over. And we're good, right? And we're both gonna be better about saying how we feel. I didn't want to risk making her mad. The weight on my chest would pass. Are you serious? What is my emotion right now? Just, like, calm? And we're good. We're good, right? Hell yes. Yippee! Okay, I see how yours is set up. It's like 1 bar, 2 bars, 3 bars. So, I felt a weight lift off my ribcage. We were in sync again. We could always talk about the serious stuff later. Savy and I had all the time in the world now. So, how do we get to your place? I'm starving. I'm ready to get out of this car. My pajamas are calling my name. Pajamas would be good right about now. I've been out all day, and like, I've talked about this before, but this room that I'm in is super duper cold, and I have to like turn on the heater in like an hour in advance to heat up the room before I start streaming. But it slowly gets colder and colder and colder as I stream. So that's always fun. That's always cool. My pajamas are calling my name. Oh shit, I'm really sorry, but can you take me somewhere else really quick first? Why? Sure, where are we going? Well, I need you to drop me off, actually. It's this guy, and trust me, it's kinda a huge mess. You don't want to know. Okay. I wish your color wheel would always stay up so you could always monitor it and not just when it changes. Yeah, I see that's gonna be the biggest thing of this playthrough. It's gonna be like, so I see it kind of here. It's a little like bluish greenish, but can I see the specific like points on the map? That sort of thing. Is everything okay? I'd kind of like to call it a night, actually. You're blue now. Okay. I came all this way to see you, and you want me to give you a ride? Is everything alright? Totally. Kind of. I don't know, honestly. I kind of fucked up at work, and I've got to go fix it before shit comes down on my head. I wish we could just go straight to this awesome ramen shop you're gonna love, but instead of helping my dumbass. It's a little embarrassing. Are you okay? Say no more. I guess say no more? Say no more. You're the best. I mean it. Well, right back at ya. He lives in this totally weird rich person dorm called Kinfolk. The place is crawling with techie scum. He sounds great. So what do you have to do? What do you have to do? She rubbed her knee. Oh, right. Right. She rubbed her knees together. She always did that when she was feeling uncomfortable. I wonder if she knew that. He's a good client, and I ran my big mouth and pissed him off. So now I have to go ass kiss a little, give the baby his bottle. He's been dying to get into this club, and tonight, I can actually make it happen. But you should totally meet up with me and Jace later. So, are we gonna get the Jace lore? Are we... Let's ask about it again. Let's ask about it again. You could just pick up another ride, right? Who knows? Maybe it'll be some cutie who wants to show you around LO. Hang on. Seriously though, who is Jace? She's gonna murk him. No witnesses. It'll be quick. Alright. Seriously though, who is Jace? My guy. It's only been a minute, but we have this super intense connection. Like sunshine, butterflies, all that shit. I bet you'd really like him. I can try and get you on the list. Let me just text Jace. I kinda just wanna hang out with you. Okay, cool. Okay, this is not good. Yeah. Kinda wanna hang out with just you, I guess. You will, soon. Oh, okay, cool. How long have you been with him? Yes, cool, okay. He says he'll text you all the deets soon. Great, I'll just, wait for the deets. I've gotta do this thing, then you should head over. So when... Oh, this is it. Kinfolk. Okay, cool. Alright, nice chat. Great. Awesome. I'll text you in like an hour tops, okay? Then come meet us. Sounds good. See you soon, Rumi. Welcome to LO, and remember, pick up a cute PAX next. Okay, whoa. Great. Awesome. And they were roommates, actually. Literally. That throws the she wants to be together she wants to be together with you again idea out of the window. Yeah. That's very much like, oh, well, it's time to move on. You're always gonna be my bestest friend. My bestest friend. Okay, cool. And I mean, they had a huge fight, a huge blow up, and they obviously haven't resolved it, so I mean, it's fine. But I feel like the main character is coming in with some more, like, not realistic expectations of the situation, if that makes sense. Unless she's polyamorous. True. I don't think that's the case. I don't think that's the case, but the game might bring it up, and maybe that's the case, but... I watched her bounce up the illuminated steps and vanish into a soaring apartment tower, half spacecraft, half greenhouse, and covered in glowing triangles. What? What? Can I see this building? What is this design that you're telling me about? What is this place? Capra cars buzzed around me like I was inside some kind of nest. A few of the people inside gave my car a definite look from behind their tinted windows, and they were right. I wasn't supposed to be here. I was supposed to be with Savy, and even for her, this was a little too much. Maybe I misjudged our friendship. I don't know. Maybe I did. Maybe you did. Maybe I'd misjudged our friendship. Maybe she'd moved on. But it was just a detour, no big deal. I'd do one more ride to earn some coin, then we'd be back in sync. Things just have a way of being spontaneous with Savy, and I was never as happy as I'd been when we were together. Yippee! Yippee! Question mark? Hello, how are you feeling today? This is... It's weird. It's weird. But then I was gonna be like, is it any weirder than having a Fitbit and, like, having all your data, like, all of your heart rate and all of your stuff potentially stored by other companies? Is it any weirder than that? It's like, maybe not. I don't know. I feel like when if you have access to mood, then you can target ads better to the affected person. So maybe it is a little different. Maybe it is a little bit much, but I don't know. Yeah, but people don't see your Fitbit. Only you see your Fitbit data. That's true. But I mean more like on the company side of things. And I don't know Fitbit's privacy policy because I don't have one. I don't have one. But I mean more like when people say, like, oh, we're sharing this data with ourselves and our associates, like our partners. And it's like, I feel like emotions is a pretty big thing to share. Like, I feel like in a capitalist society, it's a pretty big thing to share. Intense in a good way. Oh, okay, I see. This is our three levels. The circumflex, a fancy science term. All right. Feel free. Hyper, cheerful, angry, anxious. Okay, anxious can also be here. Lethargic, depressed, calm, and chill. Okay. Nice. Groovy. Stay centered. There's no such thing as a bad emotion, really. Just remember that the dark outer edges of the map are more intense feelings, while the lighter shades in the center are more mellow. I see. One last thing. All emotions are valid, but the outer limits of the feel grid are meant to tell you something. It's like that to take a break, or take a nap, or even a moment to center yourself. Okay. Take a deep breath. Good luck out there. Status. You're in the blue. You might be feeling sadness, depression, or despair. You have no idea. Usually when companies have these kinds of personal data, they don't actually know the person behind the account. They'll just like assign a number to it. Yeah. I mean, I wasn't trying to go into like, oh, conspiracy theory territory per se. It was just more so like, if there's the affiliates, then will then get that number as well. Like, they don't know who you are. They don't know who you are. They'll just get the number as well and be like, oh, hey, look. So I like the fine print of not FDA approved in the corner. Not FDA approved. Great. Awesome. Cool. I wonder if something like this would ever be used in therapy. I don't know. Somebody out there somewhere is working on this exact thing, and something like this could be used in therapy, and it's like, I don't know. In the blue, your body is at the lowest point in a negative way. You'll likely feel unmotivated to do even basic tasks like eating, engaging in hobbies, or self-care. You'll be easily swayed by others and have trouble making up your mind. Boost your mood by talking to a trusted friend or exercising. Can I leave the cab to exercise? No? Okay, cool. All right. Let me check the map real quick. Oh, okay. Yeah, I had a feeling it might be like this, but I just wanted to make sure. So it is kind of free roaming. We're really low on power. We need to go and fix that. And then we have 3 people that we can potentially pick up in any order. So, all right. Well, with that being said, oh, I have a new entry. Jace will send you the deets. So over it. And you're awesome, DJ. All right. Oh, I see. This is where we can check. Well, that's good at least. Yeah. Break time. Break time. I'm getting distracted. Being like, ooh, what's this? What's that? It's break time. Yippee. Let me go ahead and burb. All right, cool. All right. Well, if you are here, go ahead, stretch, get some water. I'll be back in like 5 minutes. I'm getting tired again. I didn't wake up at 3 in the morning this time, but I did. I did, and then I went back to sleep for a little bit. But I woke up at 3 in the morning, and then I couldn't go back to sleep, and I was playing Balatro. So I'm more rested than I was yesterday, but I'm still a little bit tired. Anyway, I'm gonna take a break. Give me 5 minutes. All right, I am back. I am back. Let me go over to game screen. I'm a liar. That's starting screen. That's starting screen. Okay, cool. Great. Awesome. Great. Welcome back. Thank you. Okay. All right. Cool. I guess let's go charge. Yeah. That's gonna be the biggest thing. Let's start here. No USD accepted. Coin only. Oh, it really is coin. It really is. It really is. I guess inflation is just really, really bad. Okay. Inflation is so bad that it technically created a new form of currency in some ways. Maybe? Oh, I thought the C was for Capricorn. Oh, yeah. Okay. I see. Okay. I see. Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Coins would be way harder to counterfeit than paper money. That is true. That is true. I thought it was like a digital coin, but oh look, it's juice. Juice by Capra. Juice has never been done before until Capra came along. It was like, oh my gosh, juice. All right. Definitely time for a recharge. Plus, the weird way the hum of the charging stations made my head feel stuffed with cotton. I kind of loved it, even if it was probably killing brain cells. The asking price was 1 coin and 32 mini coin a bar. A little steep, but here I was. I got the full charge. I got 2 bars. I saved my money for later. Let's get a full charge. I pulled away from the station. Alright. It's based on nights as well. Like, this is still night 1, so... Alright. Although it would be less convenient to hold large amounts of... Yeah! Yeah. I want to know what's... It's either here or here. I want to know... Gideon DeKalb. First they ignore you, then they laugh at you, then they fight with you, then you win. Okay. Alright, very sane and normal person on Uber. Founder and chief cat herder at Cure 8 All, putting a gentler dent in the universe. And you. Peace and love. Peace, love, and hello. Okay, cool. I want to know what's up with you. Why? A valet in a tux shot me a look as I pulled outside the Grand Beau Arts pillars of L.O. Babylon. As you can tell, I really love French. It's super cool. Then I saw her, a short figure with the bulk of a boxer, stalking down the red carpet toward me. The cameras went wild for her, their flashes reflected on hard metal skin. She screamed back into a blaze and flipped them the bird. Lights of pink neon dotted her spine. What was she? Please let her be human. Please let her be a robot. I don't have any particular preference. I don't know what's going on here. Sure. Let her be... I mean, it's likely that it seems she's a robot, so... I don't... Oh. Okay. I see. How do I voice you? How do I voice you? The only way I'm going to I'm going to another pig fundraiser as if it's for, like, an actual pig. Definitely not a robot. Great. But she couldn't have been more than maybe 13? Oh, no. 13-year-old sound... Well, 13 sound... Well, it's definitely higher than my voice. Dang it. Shoot. You're not gonna catch me dead at a charity ball for cops ever again. She looks Scottish. Oh, well, oops. I guess she's not anymore. I guess she's not. I can't do a Scottish accent. Same. What are you wearing? How old are you? What are you wearing? Oh god, don't make me talk about it. Who was this kid? Famous? Super rich? Should I be calling her ma'am? Rough night, kid? Rough night, ma'am? I'm gonna have a feeling... I mean, kids don't like to be called kids. But, I don't know. Rough night, kid? Terrible. Yikes. So why were you at a charity ball for cops? Okay, technically it wasn't for cops, but they were hosting it or whatever. Just one more corrupt cog in the machine to pass Sophie's Law. Oh, shit. I'm really sorry about bringing up Sophie's Law to you. Don't worry, I absolutely do not support it. What's Sophie's Law? I'm sorry, but we need to talk about... I'm sorry. We need to talk about what you're wearing. What's Sophie's Law? Oh, God. Sorry in advance. So, Capra wants to own everything and everyone, right? Anywhere we go, anything we say, they want it all. Sophie's Law gets them most of the way there. It outlaws human drivers within Los Ojos, autocars only. You know, to keep us safe. I can't imagine. The referendum is up for a vote any day now. They set up a fake charity to hide all the political donations. And who's running it? Drumroll, please. My fascist mother. Ah, I see. Well, and you're for that? And the cops are for that? I guess this. Well, at least she's nice to strangers. True. I thought she was gonna be like, I don't know. I thought she was gonna be a little bit more like a snobby kid. It's like, shut up and drive. You know, like that sort of thing. But yeah, she seems pretty fine. The LOPD is already deep in Capra's pocket. They use Capra face recognition tech with live feeds from every autocar in the city. So if Sophie's Law gift wraps them a monopoly on city transit, they love it. Just like Yancy. Come on, this is Fascism 101. I felt the urge to just nod along. This kid was a lot, but something she'd said was nagging at me. Wait, I want to outlaw human drivers. Did you really not know about it? So, Sophie Lemux was a dancer with the LO Ballet. Her Primo Ballerino account had like 140 million subscribers. She was killed in a car attack about a month ago. Ah, now she has 200 million subscribers. That's awful. What happened? Some rando drove an old Steery straight... Steery. We don't call them cars. Steery. This is the second person that said that. Straight into a crowd downtown. Killed her and, like, a bunch of other people. What is wrong with a person like that? Every time it happens, I try to understand it. I don't know if I ever will. Who was the driver? Is that why I've seen so many cops? Is that why I've seen so many cops around? Is that why I've seen so many cops? Oh, definitely. They'll use any excuse to militarize this city. Especially for some pretty dead white women, right? Dang. Dang, okay. I see. I will see a little bit why you're perhaps a bit younger, is because this is kind of well, is that true? I'm considering. It's like my how do you call that? My Oh, my brain is fried. My brain is fried. Okay, all right. Well, I see. I see how this stream is gonna go. I can't say words. Let's just continue. I don't remember what I was gonna say now. Anyway, the vote is super split. It could tip either way, if that's any consolation. This sounds like one of those ban all weapons because some people misuse them kind of law. I think so. I think so. Perhaps, yeah. Well, she didn't mind that you called her kid, so she can't be that old. Yeah, she's like, I don't know, 13, 14-ish. Consolation. If the law passed, it looks like I'd be out of a job again. A Capra buzzed by me. They would be the only show in town. How else would people get around this city? So every 500 coin a plate dinner counts. With the vote going down in just a few days. Yancy hates me, but says now I'm old enough to be expected at the Kalb events. Okay. Yeah, I see. My obligation as a scion. I'm a scion, have you heard? I've never met a scion before. I don't know. Scion sounds like, I don't know. That was like Tagami from Danganronpa 1, right? I've never met a scion before. First time for everything, I guess. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said it. This is so embarrassing to talk about. People look at you weird when you have money. Or when you don't. I mean, yeah. Yeah, people look at you strangely. Sounds like a tough life. You can't help who your parents are. Oh, it tells me beforehand. Sadness. This will give me sadness. I'm already pretty sad. I don't know if I want to pursue that line. I meant it more as a joke. It's like, or when you don't. So, really, people just suck. Let's do this one then. I felt a little too low to give... Oh, okay. That's more like... This is what you can say because you're sad. Or when you don't. Oh, I know. And that's worse, yeah. I'm super aware of that. I would way rather not have any money and just be normal. Destroy the rich, that's all I think. Tear it all down. I liked her moxie. I liked where she was coming from, but she had a lot to learn. Well, I think... maybe... a little bit more. A little bit more. I like where she was coming from, but she had a lot to learn. Oh. That moved me to the right for some reason. Okay. Anyway, I went and she introduced me to the chief of police. And he was like, "Oh, nice to meet you." And I said, "Fuck off, fuck off, white supremacist." Okay. Did you really say that Twitter story? It's like, I don't believe it. I bet your mom was thrilled. What happened? I like 1 and 3. 1 and 3 are I don't know. I like. It's just the way that I read them. Oof, you are super blue. Yeah, we really are. It's just the way that I read them is different from how the characters are actually gonna say them. Did you really say that? Hell yeah. Yancy tried to pull me away, but you know, look what I'm wearing. Then she said I was embarrassing her, so I left. In Valhalla, this character reminds me of what's her name? I really like her too. She's the woman that comes in with the robot. It's like the robot guy, and then it's her. And she's like super she's super duper like loves women. Loves other women. I really I don't know, if you can't tell, I really like Valhalla. It's one of my favorite games of all time. So it's true though. Did you know that institutions can be racist? Sorry, of course you do. I don't have to tell you how bad the LOPD is for people of color. I let that one go. What? No, but I'd love to learn about racism from rich white teens. Dang. Let's just let it go. I think she's happy with where she's at right now, and she'll do some more growing as she grows a little bit older, if that makes sense. I let that one go. There's no need to be like so mean to her. She's like, she's 13. What the hell? It's very fascist. So you're against everything your mom stands for. Was she a bit controlling as a parent? Totally. Wait, how do you know? Lucky guess. So what's with the getup? You're dressed in a pink Iron Maiden. I don't know what this is. This kid is trying to be so woke, but it feels like she has no idea what she's talking about. Yeah. It's like her heart's in the right place. I think she has spirit. It's just yeah. I don't know. It's like she has spirit. But I don't want to be like dismissive of her entirely, but it's more like it's hard. I don't know. It's hard to take 13-year-olds seriously. Completely seriously, if that makes sense. You're dressed in a pink Iron Maiden. Of course, you couldn't just not mention it. Well, yeah. Okay, so this is a Kindermech. Oh, okay. It's the Michelle model, which they make specially for girls. Yancy would want you to know that it's a slimline model. What? Oh, I can't even talk about that. So it's like a literal protective suit to stop you from like being kidnapped or like anything like that. Oh, okay. Yeah, a little controlling. Yancy is your mom. Is this thing recording me? Is it dangerous? I've never heard of a Kindermech. Is this thing recording me? I guess. I don't know, maybe. Who cares? Okay. All right. Like, what isn't recording you? I like the color. Yancy is your mom? Yancy is your mom. Biological mom. If you're talking who raised me, then my moms are Maya Angelou and James Baldwin. Amazing. Okay. That was such a line. That was such a line. Okay. Iron Maiden, like the torture device used back in the Middle Ages. Oh, right. Yeah, okay. The the thing, it like had the spikes in it. Yeah. I'm sure Yancy's not that bad. Oh, wait. I actually didn't mean to click that. Well, I guess we're just gonna roll with it. I'm sure Yancy's not that bad. She's probably trying. Every kid hates their parents a little bit. Maybe she's trying for something. I don't know. Yeah, trying to disenfranchise minorities. I'm sorry? It's not just Sophie's Law. Her last pet policy was a lot. She helped pass Prop S, where people on welfare have to do drug testing. I'm not saying that all minorities are on welfare. I didn't mean like that. It's kind of like this sort of thing, where it's like, I just think you have a little bit more. She's like, she has an idea in her head. She doesn't have any actual experience to back it up. There. I got there. I got there eventually. I found words to describe what I'm trying to say a little bit. Because she's like, she's sheltered and she's rich and stuff like that. But her heart's in the right place, and like, she has the ideas in her head. Although, that's definitely what Yancy thinks. Wait, who exactly is your mom? Yancy DeKalb. Her grandfather had a factory that made card parts. Oh, okay, I see. You definitely have something in this car that's a DeKalb part. All Yancy does is throw away his money. Is it dangerous? I've never heard of a Kindermech. At least your suit's a cute color. I've never heard of a Kindermech. I'm not surprised. It's super expensive. I'm not on the poverty line here, Gideon. I had nothing to say about that. There are a lot of chances for me to be kind of confrontational with this kid. I'm not out on the poverty line here, Gideon. Is certainly a line, but let's just try it. Let's see what happens with this interaction. Oh god, sorry, that's not what I meant. I sound just like her. All she talks about is money. It's the only thing in life. Oh, we moved to being more chill. Yancy put me in this when I was 4 after I got hit by a car. Oh, okay. Then that gives some more context. But I was fine after the surgery. She totally overreacted. But she got it so that if something happens again, you literally the car is going to get hurt more than you will. Like that happens to anybody twice. I wouldn't even feel it. Can you take it off? There must be some cool things about it. Can you take it off? Not until I'm 18. What do you mean? What? Don't you know? That's when you're officially old enough to make your own decisions, apparently. I know that. But okay, she can just. Okay. Well, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty bad. The funniest thing about this kid is how often she says things that could easily be taken as super insensitive, and she doesn't even realize it. Yeah, it's like she doesn't. It's just like ideas, but it's like ideas that she picked up from like the internet, for example. But then like coming from her, it can really be super insensitive, given everything. Yeah, it's a difficult thing. It's torture. Well, that's why they call it the Iron Maiden. Haha. Get it? She always knows where I am. She can check it whenever she wants. Oh. There's a camera in here. She can see what I'm looking at. I tried to pierce my ears once and my arms are locked in place. I even tried to put this fuck fascism sticker on. And it peeled right off the chassis. There's a content filter. That's... How do you even know what a fascist is? You're pretty worried about fascists for a 13-year-old. You must be able to take it off to sleep at least. To sleep at least, right? No! I can't take it off. Oh. Ever. Oh. It's so unfair. Yeah, it's pretty extreme. I gotta say, I get wanting to protect your kid. That's probably not what she wants to hear right now. It is pretty extreme. Not even to go to the bathroom. That's my biggest question right now. It's like, how are you going to the bathroom? Uh, okay. Maybe it's just me, but whenever someone says something insensitive, I know they don't mean it. I find it very funny. Very, very funny. For me, I'm not angry about it, but I guess I'm more so just uncomfortable about it. So, right. Doesn't anyone else see that? Why doesn't anyone else see that? Where do you live anyway? Isn't your mom worried about you? Where do you live anyway? Where am I driving? But then again, spacesuits do have filtration systems. Oh yeah. In that case, it's more like a it's more like an astronaut suit. Yeah. You'll see it. Over the last few minutes, the streets had gotten cleaner, the buildings around us had gotten taller, and the people? Actually, there wasn't a soul in sight. This is me. We pulled up to high rise with a titanium gate etched with lions. Hey Athena, open gate. The lights on her suit pulsed and the gate creaked open. You live here? What's with the lions? I mean, you didn't design it, so you live here? Oh, look at this. I just got a message from Yancy. Thank you at least for going home and not where your aunts or God knows, or not to your aunts or God knows where. We'll talk in the morning. In the meantime, think about your political opinions. You'll be more persuasive using reasoned arguments rather than obscene outbursts. What bullshit. It's bullshit, right? Your mom... yes, stay angry, Gideon. Your mom kinda has a point. If we're... Your specific situation, right? Your specific situation of, like... For your specific situation, I would say your mom kinda has a point. Okay, in all honesty, her mom does have a point. Yeah, right. It's like, in this specific situation, it's like... You're already rich. You're already talking to other rich people. If you want to be persuasive, and I mean, people aren't really gonna listen to a kid, but when you grow older, if you want to be persuasive, using something a little bit more like reasoned and maybe not so much of an outburst will probably help your case and may actually do some good. Who's to say though? Who's to say though? Probably not, but I understand your anger. It's just, your mom kinda has a point. If you're loud and aggressive, cops just have an excuse to engage. But that doesn't apply to her at all. You have a right to be angry, but you can't always fly off the handle. Give your mom a break. She's human. She's trying. You're right to be angry, but you can't always fly off the handle. I'm sure your family didn't become powerful by burning bridges. Oh, come on. Oh, I'm moving back to center. Be polite. Whatever. Do what you think, do you think like a soldier wins wars by being polite? That's what you are? That's what I am. God, of all people, I thought you would get it. Why? I'm just a taxi driver. What? If we stay quiet and Sophie's law passes, you'll have no job, you know. She does have a point. Oh, anger. Cool. Maybe it was a mistake to piss off a girl who could lift my car above my head. Maybe she has a point. She didn't say follow my orders. She said, when you oppose me, be smart about it. A soldier isn't the one making the decisions that wins the war. True. That's why they have, tactical strategic, you know, like, strategists. Literally about this entire thing. So... I don't know, maybe it was a mistake. Maybe it was a mistake to piss off a girl who could lift my car above my head. Above her head. No, never mind. She waited a moment to leave, then jumped out like a flash. I have a feeling I'm gonna get a 1 star. Oops. As I watched her near the arched double doors, I got an awful sense that it was the suit doing the walking and not her. Oh. I waited to make sure she got inside okay, as if anything could hurt her. She looked back at me before the gate slammed shut. At least I think she did. It happened so quickly. Dang it. Doesn't get it at all. Okay, but if you're... Consider the following, Gideon. If you're a champion of the working class, and then you give the working class a 2-star rating, what does that say about you? Dang it. Alright, fine. Your rating decreased. That's awesome. That's just so cool. 13-year-olds are truly the most fearsome of creatures. Deactivation risk. First warning. What? Neocab drivers should maintain a rating of 4 or higher to avoid deactivation. So it's just Persona. It's just Persona. I'm gonna go along with whatever you say, and I'm just gonna say, yeah, of course, totally. Uh-huh. And it was going so well, too, until the very end. It really was. Okay. Coin earned. Available balance. Now in Liberty Heights. We still have a good amount of battery. Oh, but okay. I see. As I turned the corner, I slowed the car. A throng of people had gathered in the street. They surrounded an empty Capra car in a messy circle. They were yelling, barking things at each other and at the car. But isn't the car self-driving? Oh, I guess somebody's in there. Alright, it continued forward. The auto car made dozens of tiny rapid-fire turns, trying to free itself from the circle. I thought of a moth trapped between window panes. What? Who is that? Then another sound. Was that my back door? What the hell? I need... Look at that. That's a different alarm than the other alarm that usually plays. That's the alarm of it's time to feed the dog and walk the dog. Alright, cool. I need to get out of here. I need you to go. I'll pay. What the? Listen, I'll explain, but we need to go. You're a neocab, right? You drive people. We need to go. I can't be here. What? What the hell are you doing in my car? I mean, your feel grid state, Kate Scholars are your choices, sometimes adding new options and sometimes disabling them. I don't think I can say the other ones, right? Works for me if you're paying. Let's take a breath. Let's take a breath. Yeah, I figured. What the hell are you doing in my car? You wanna ride? You go through Neocab. You just don't open my door without asking. Look, I'm sorry, seriously, but that's my fucking bike under the wheels of that Capra, okay? I nearly died. And if we don't get out of here now, the cops will be here and my life will actually be over. I can explain everything, but first you need to put some distance in between us and that mob. Oh, really? Am I gonna say no? Just because of this? That sounds terrifying. Alright, cool. Well, I guess you're gonna die. You know what? No. If the cops are coming, then that's your issue. And stop telling me what to do from the back seat of my own car. I let the silence and tension fill the space. The packs looked so scared. The mob outside was getting worse. And did I really want to deal with the LOPD right now? got panic eyes, I see you. Do you see me? I can usually get a read on a person the first time I see their face. Savy calls it my truth download, not like she ever listened to it when it was about someone she wanted to date. But I need to be calm and hear that little voice inside my head, and this PAX had me all riled up. I ignored them. I met their eyes in the rearview mirror. And it worked. It was as clear as if... And it worked. It was as clear as if they had been saying it out loud. I knew they were sorry. They were safe. And they were just trying to survive. Like me. Oh. Alright, moving back from it. You're the sort of person who feels things very intensely, right? Well, this is an intense situation. Please, take 1 second to see me asking you for help and drive. I drove. I look away. I held their gaze. I don't know, should I look some more? Or, I mean, I'm pretty set. Let's just drive. Oh, okay, cool. Great. I held their gaze. I felt the fear evaporate. My pulse slowed. There we go. They trailed off as they watched my field grid crash from angry red to chill green. It seemed to calm them down too. Interesting. So the other customers in the car can see it. That's pretty... I'm not sure how I feel about that. You're wearing one of those field things. It looks like we're cool. We're cool. Well, this still isn't right, you know. Choose your words and PAX carefully to shift your mood in a new direction and change your story. Oh, okay. So after that whole situation with the last customer, I should choose like another customer based off of that. We're cool. We're cool. Oh. That's good, because me and the LOPD are not. Floored. I got us out there in the nick of time, just as the squad cars rolled up and the bike punts scrambled into the night. Alright. Well, I think... Can I don't know where the game saves and where it doesn't save. But I think now is a good time to sort of end the stream. If I got into that screen with the phone and everything, I would have been like, oh yeah, this is obviously a good place to end and save. But apparently we got launched into mandatory story here. So, okay. But all right. Let me go ahead and see if there is somebody to raid. I don't usually stream at this time, so I don't know who is online. Our Life Beginnings and Always. Haunted Luna is playing Our Life Beginnings and Always, and I want to make sure before I do anything. Haunted, no, not this. Our Life Beginning and Always. I want to make sure that. Oh, it is. That's interesting. It is actually. I was just checking the developer because I was like, I think I know this developer. I do. All right, cool. Let's go return the raid. Say hi. Let me go ahead and go over to ending screen. Yippee. If you are here, thank you so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. We will be back with some more of this game on, I don't know, Saturday, I think. Saturday, yeah. And we will be back with some more Shibuya tomorrow at the usual time and not this weird time that I'm streaming at. So, yeah, have a wonderful night, everyone. Bye bye. Bye bye.